one of the things that I always want to share for people, and I don't know why, but I want to share, like, the reason that I find the evidence for God so thin is that if you take anything else in science, right, you can take, like let's say gasoline, for example, right? You can give me a formula for gasoline, and if I have all the ingredients for that gasoline and I do it exactly the way that it's outlined in that, I can recreate that gasoline. And I can do that with medication or houses or anything that's blueprinted out, right? And so we come into Alcoholics Anonymous and they give us this blueprint, or we come into recovery and they give us this blueprint that's going to lead us to a relationship with a power greater than myself. And I sit there and I go through that blueprint and I listen to your experience with a power greater than myself, and I'm doing the exact same thing you are. I'm going to meetings, I'm working the steps, I have a sponsor, a service position. I'm being honest, I do all those things, and my experience isn't the same as your experience.
Sure. Yeah, right? I mean, think about that. Like from a scientific perspective, it's because your base element is different.
Right. Well, yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, like you're starting out with different chemicals, right? Like if you apply that formula to me, you're going to get a different result because I'm different than you.
Right. But I'm still, the formula is the same.
The formula is the same.
But we all have these different experiences. Right. And so I want us all to be able to have the same experience so that I can go and say, this is the way to fucking do it. And this is the thing to expect. Right. So, but I get my own experience with a power greater than myself. You get your own experience. We all get our own experiences in this life. And the cool thing about that is that we can all be in the same car looking at the same sunset and all see something completely different. Yeah. And that's okay. Mm-hmm.